Hello everyone. Sorry, is you back again? With another survival build. This time I'm down the Mushroom Village. I'll tell me view off here is a nighttime view of my world. This kind of looks cool. This is the Mushroom Village. Now hold on here. Absolutely no reason for that to go on here. Zombie siege. Oh, I'm gonna just keep this here. Hold on. Get you out of here. This is perfect. There's no reason for that to go on. All lit up. So why? Let's get over here. We're all trying to take care of all this. Zombie siege should not happen. Excuse me. Now that was absolutely interesting. That was pure fluke, and hopefully I don't make a mess of the commentary on that. The whole area is lit up. Wasn't even night time, it was raining, and I had a zombie siege. What were these guys doing? I apologise, I have a bit of a cough. No, I'm kind of just, I don't even know, I'm a bit baffled there. Now, there's part of this, now, they spawned outside the houses, and I have absolutely no problem with that. But the area's all lit up. Zombie siege shouldn't happen on a lit up area. Now, there's about 14 villagers in here. These are all man-made converted villagers. Now, stick with me on this. NPC villagers are disappearing. I have one village where I'm down, which was 15 plus, is down to 1. I have another villager that was another naturally generated NPC village that's down to 5, which used to be a huge amount. And villagers are disappearing rapid. Now, that was very interesting there, that happened there. It shouldn't have happened. It wasn't even night time, it was just raining. But it's kind of scary. I put a huge amount of time into getting these villagers. Now, there's another thing I'm going to tell you that also did happen, and I was very lucky, and I had a lucky escape. Well, stick with me, I'm just going to do a little show and tell of the village here, starting off, and then I'll go on to the other bits. Basically, it's a simple idea. These are basically two giant mushrooms. Now, basically, before TU 19, 20, and 21, you could not grow mushrooms side by side. It wouldn't work. But since this update went through, you actually can grow mushrooms side by side. Not only can you do that, where you couldn't, you can actually grow them on top as well. Now, actually, what I done was one experiment. I cut a little gap out on the top of that, and I grew a red mushroom up, where it stuck up about here. Now, being honest with you, it was cool to be able to do it, but it just didn't work. It was wrong. It was too much. There's nothing wrong with simplicity. Simplicity will always work. It will always look good. You get too complicated, it doesn't look right. But the idea is very simple. These blocks are got by using silk touch on a giant mushroom you've grown with bone meal. So basically, this is basically I've grown two mushrooms together and then just put those blocks in. It's a very simple building. It works. Now, looking here, I have all this lit up. I will let you know why exactly, because I couldn't take chances. Now, after what you just seen, that shouldn't have, to me, that shouldn't have happened. That was a zombie siege. That was just a pure chance. I was doing a video, and that happened. Now, I'm going to tell you, the other part is, the amount of work I put in just to say, to build this building wasn't a lot, because that's an awful lot of mushrooms I've chopped up to fill in those blocks. Which kind of, it's kind of scary at times, like, to think that I could lose all this work in one go. Now, this was part of an experiment, because I've seen in the wiki that iron golems will naturally spawn if you create 21 towers and 10 villagers. And it's true, they do. Where's my iron golems gone? Again, I apologise, I have a cough, but I still have to go through this video, because it's important I put this up now. So the ideas of my videos are to help people, encourage people to play survival mode and not use duplicating glitches. And some parts it's I kind of understand why people do, because sometimes Minecraft just does stupid things that makes you angry. One or the two of them are here. They're all here. So basically, what I was going to say, so it does actually work. If you have 21 doors and 10 villagers, you will end up with an iron golem will spawn. It does work. Now the reason there's 2 iron golems here, both of them are naturally spawned, but originally I had 20 villagers here, and then I transported the other villagers into my other village. If you've subscribed to me, you would have seen this. This is the other village. So yes, it does work. Now that's the kind of still the fact that happened. I'm kind of gobsmacked with the zombie siege. Now the part about this, I'm kind of happy with that, because the zombie siege happened outside the houses. Now what happened to me previous to this, it's scary. Let's go in here. Now, this is my original village I created by converting zombie villagers. Now these were converted by, I wasn't at a spawner, because they weren't coming from spawners. I hung around down the end of that at night, and I used a little trap. I'll go all the way down and show you the trap I had. Now this is the trap I had. Basically it's a trap door, 4 pistons pointing up. Apparently there's a glitch now where you can't have pistons pointing up like that anymore, so you can't even do that anymore. So I just left them there on the basis I can't do that anymore. The zombie would walk on there, these would pop up. If the sun came up, he wouldn't burn in the sun, and I'd have time to convert him. But I can't even do that anymore. So we go back down here again. Now this is the scary part. In order to convert a villager now, it costs 8 bars or ingots of gold, which is quite costly in survival world. It's expensive. Now I've done a load here, and I nearly lost a load. I tried to encourage people. Now, one of the things I did was I done a video on how to get emeralds legit in survival by farming legitimately, by killing cows, getting pork chops, getting wheat and paper. But how can you trade with villagers if they're all gone? Because they were all disappearing. Now, to me, it's a bug. It's constantly happening. So you can't get emeralds. So that's why people are going to turn to house duplicating glitches to do this stuff instead of playing survival mode. Now, this is a congregation for all my villagers. Now, basically, I'm going to tell you the story that happened here was, I went to go to bed. I wasn't in this room, I was over there. That's when you wake up from sleep. All I heard was banging doors. And there's a zombie siege going on here. There was 2, I'm not sure whether it was 2 or 3, but they spawned in a house. This house was lit up. And yet they spawned in the house. Now, at the time, I think there were 7, there could have been 8, because you can see they all gathering here. One zombie in here. That's a huge amount of work gone. A lot of these villagers I created when I done the mushroom village, I used a lot of materials, like with the golden apples, because I had to use ingots of gold to make the golden apples. And then I had to transport them from the spawn that's on the other side of my map to get them all the way over here. So a zombie would spawn in here, and all is gone. It's ridiculous. And the other point about this was, I suppose the other point I was going to make was I created a lot of villagers there. Now he's not doing it. Hold on, which is the one? Name tags. No. This is the one with the name tags. No. Where's the one? I created one villager with name tags, which you can get name tags off, which is charging 21 emeralds, which is a ridiculous amount on survival mode. So, your villagers disappear. To get a name tag is costing you 21 emeralds. You've no villagers to trade with. If you're in survival mode, like, gold isn't that easy to get. So people are going to turn to duplicating glitches, and it's wrong. So hopefully they don't, and they stick strong. Hold on, there's 4 in there. Oh, he does the clock. Ah, there he is. 21 emeralds he's trading. So what are people going to do? Now with this, all you're going to do is you can stop an animal despawning, like I should say gelatin or squid, which is what I use it for, or name a dog, which is kind of pointless because it's not going to despawn anyway, for a horse. But yeah, 21 emeralds. So you put all this effort in survival mode to get all of this, and then believe me, I was at spawning for at least 10 hours to get this collection. And then for a zombie to spawn in there. Now what I've done in the meantime was, all these torches, it doesn't look right. And I'm kind of not happy with it looking right. But I'm not going to, I put the glowstone up above here just as well to prevent it. Now it might have worked because instead of the siege happening in my house, it happened somewhere else. But all these villagers gone in one go. All my work gone in 10 hours on the basis because they spawned in the house, which is wrong. Look, another guy waiting to come in. All them gone in one go. That kind of, I would have been angry, or I would have been ballistic. I would have been really unhappy if that happened to me. Really unhappy. So I suggest you do, if you have villagers that disappeared, line up your house, every part of it, and make sure they don't spawn in the house. But there's one part about it. If there's a villager at the door and the zombie is here, he can still kill the villager. He can still kill him through the door if he's on the door. If he's away from the door, he can't. So that's one thing, I found that out myself. So again, I'm a survival mode builder. I'm trying to give help, tips and clues to help people to play survival mode, give ideas, stuff like that. Hopefully I have helped. If you like the vid, say so. If you don't make a comment, ask a question, share it. Do your bit is, but seriously, like it's another bug. There's absolutely no reason for the zombie siege to happen in this little area. If well, little, no reason for it to happen there. No reason for zombies to be spawning in houses. I've taken extra precautions. Now in all these houses, I've done the exact same thing. I can't afford to lose them. In my world, I just give up after that. I put torches everywhere. It's just, I do not want to lose all my villagers because all congregate in one house and the zombie villager spawns it. I should say zombie spawns it, not zombie villager. So all I can say is from Uzi, it's kind of, hopefully I'll give you an idea on a simple little build. It works, it's an idea. If you'd like me to experiment with a couple of mushroom builds, make a comment, say something, like or do something. So from the nighttime view, which I kind of really do like the nighttime view from here, best of luck from Uzi, and take care.